Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing something that I've been wanting to discuss for quite some time. And by the way, still, my throat is hurting, so apologies if my voice sounds weird. But let's talk about Cinder and his possible redemption. Is that possible for a character like Cinder? Why or why not? Now, following Dragon's Rising Season 2 and Cinder's involvement with said season, he's definitely a villainous character. He's about as evil as you could get, using his elemental power of smoke to carry out the wishes of Lord Ras and the Wolf Mask Shadow Army. With that in mind, though, we hardly know anything about Cinder's backstory or where he comes from. We know that Cinder is evil, but Dragon's Rising Season 2, at least so far, does nothing to explain why Cinder is evil. What led him down this evil, dark path? Where does he come from? And what does his history look like? And I feel like whether or not Cinder can be redeemed is totally dependent on what his history looks like. Maybe he was just born evil. Maybe he got sent down the wrong path at a very young age, similar to someone like Lord Ras. And speaking of Lord Ras, what exactly happened where Lord Ras recruited Cinder? What did that look like? Again, in terms of whether or not Cinder can be redeemed, all of that depends on his history and his backstory, whatever that might be. Now, with that in mind, if Cinder does eventually get redeemed, I think it would be pretty cool for Kai to take Cinder under his wing. Again, Kai has history with the smoke elemental power. He's defeated now both smoke masters independently of them using special powers. But how cool would it be if one of Kai's future students ends up being a master of smoke? Maybe somebody like Cinder. Again, we know that the ninja will be taking on students of their own eventually, with some of them already having students, with Aaron and Sora training under Lloyd, and Wildfire training under Kai. What if Cinder joins Wildfire and also starts training under Kai? Maybe even as a new ninja when he eventually does get redeemed. If he will get redeemed, that is. I think that would be a nice change of pace too, to have Kai working with a smoke master as opposed to working against him. Sure, we saw Ash join the Alliance back in the day, but it's not like Kai and Ash ever teamed up together as one individual unit. For someone like Cinder, I think that is possible. Again, if Cinder will be redeemed. There's also the matter of Ninjago redeeming villains being a very controversial thing in the Ninjago community, especially as of late. Ninjago has been redeeming villains since the earlier days, since Season 1, but for some reason now you see a lot of hatred towards villains that get redeemed. It's kind of a weird situation, so maybe Cinder won't be redeemed ever. I personally think that he could be, depending on what his backstory looks like. With that in mind, though, feel free to leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments, as that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. What do you guys think about this proposal? Do you think that Cinder could be redeemed at some point? And if so, do you think he could join Kai and become one of his students? Leave all your thoughts down below, and thank you so much for tuning in. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. If you guys enjoyed today's video, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.